Hello, Stagaho. Ricky here and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk to you about my weight loss journey in 2021 because I lost quite an amount of weight. And a lot of people around me, like my friends and family, have been asking me how did I do it? So I thought if they're interested, so maybe you are interested too, so I just thought I'll make a video and tell everyone how I lost weight. So without further ado, let's get started. So first of all, I want to talk about the motivation that I had. I was in first year college and I would want to see how I would look like after losing all the weight, and then I started losing weight. So first of all, I've been fat my whole life. Like, I love food. I eat fast food all the time, and like my dad cooks really good food and then I eat like 3 bowls of rice with it. So I think that's the main reason why I got fat. And then when I go back to China, when I visit my relatives, they're always like, oh, you got fat, and I was just like, okay. So since it was locked down in 2021 in Ireland, then I was like, I'm at home all the time, I might as well start, you know, to try to lose weight. And then I continued it on, and then I think that's why I stuck onto it, and then that's how I lost the weight. So the method that I use to lose weight is intermittent fasting. So what it is you only eat in a specified amount of time and you fast for the other hours. So it's 24 hours, I fasted 16 hours and I ate only for 8 hours for the first phase. And then as I start losing the weight, I could feel like my weight isn't going down, and then I'm just like, oh, maybe my body got used to the 8 hours of the food. So then I cut it down even more, so I fasted 18 hours and then I only ate for 6 hours, which is really hard, but I was very determined at that back then. So then yeah, I stuck to the 18 hours and the 6 hours, and then I got a more result. Like, it passed through the I don't know what's it called, like it's just that my weight was going down and then suddenly it stops, like there's a straight line and then it just won't go down. So then I was like, oh, maybe it's just a phase that my body got used to, the intermittent fasting. So then I increased the fasting hours and then it went back down again. So it was just a phase. I think most people will experience it if you lost the weight. Like, it goes down really fast but then it like stops and then it goes back down. So yeah, that's how I got through it. So for last year when I was losing weight, the food that I ate was mainly the food that I liked. So I didn't just eat chicken breast or broccoli. Like, I ate McDonald's, Burger King, and like fast food that I liked, or like going to restaurants, like Italian restaurants, Japanese restaurants, Chinese restaurants. Like, I ate all of that, but maybe I ordered some healthier options, or maybe I ate it in smaller portions. For losing weight, you can still eat the stuff that you like. For example, I still live at home, so my parents cook dinner and I just eat mostly what my parents cook, but just in smaller portions. And for lunch, when I'm working, when I'm outside, I eat food like Subway. Like, I would get like the salad box or the actual sandwich, or I eat McDonald's, but I would pick like wraps. They're not as unhealthy as the other options, and like the McChicken sandwich, and then like the chicken nuggets, and just no cheeseburger or like the other fatty foods or chips, like none of that. And also salad places, like salad is your best friend because they only have like 500 calories inside of them, And then like if you just eat that for your lunch and then you eat like a small portion of dinner, then you'll definitely like lose weight the next day. Like seriously, salad is just so healthy, and like the portion is big, the places that I go to, and like it's very filling for me too. And I love Caesar salad. Like I love Caesar salad, like it's become my best friend. but I also would get sick of it, so I eat other stuff as well. But salad is just very healthy for you, I think, and I started loving it, and I still eat it because I know that it's very healthy for me. And then for the workout part, I mostly worked out at home because in 2021 Ireland was still in lockdown, so there was like no place open, so I mostly worked out at home. So I follow like YouTube workout videos, for example Pamela Reif and Ting's like abs workout, or a Pamela Reif's like HIIT workout, and also a Hong Kong YouTuber called Coffee, her workouts too. It's all very good. Only 30 minutes for me because I have to stress this. Do you know the way you see online, it's like weight loss equals to 70% diet and 30% exercise, which is totally true, because if you eat like pizza at lunchtime and then like spaghetti at dinner, like 30 minutes workout in between is not gonna balance your calories. Like you just wouldn't burn that many calories. Like you think like 10 minutes ab workout would burn like 300-200 calories. Like that's what I thought anyways, but it just doesn't work that way. Like it only burns like, I don't know, 50 calories or like 100 calories. Like it just wouldn't burn the 1000 calories that you ate at dinner or you ate during lunch. So 70% equals to diet is really important. Like you should prioritize your diet first, like what you eat, and then after maybe you've gotten used to those kind of foods like salad or like chicken breast, then you could incorporate exercise into your weight loss journey. But otherwise I would prioritize eating first, because you are what you eat. You are what you eat. That's what I found out when I was losing weight. Like literally you can't be eating like hamburgers every night and then do like 30 minutes workout. Is gonna balance that out for you, which it doesn't. So I just think your diet is more important than what you exercise. So that's why 30 minutes was maximum for me after I lost some weight. So the last part is tips. So some tips that I had might be very useful, hopefully. They're mostly from other YouTubers too, but I did them and I did it in my weight loss journey, so I might as well include it in here. Tip number 1 is I weigh myself every day. So I bought a weighing scale just for me, and I weigh myself every day. Like, I know it can be stressful for some people, and I totally understand if you don't want to do that, but it has been very helpful for me because I use an app and then I put in the weight every day, and then I'll see my progress week after week or every day. And then maybe I overate one day and then I'll know it the next day, so I'll be more dedicated to eat healthier that day because I overate the previous day, if you know what I mean. Like, I just think it's a very good thing to track your weight. I know weight isn't everything, but the first phase you're gonna have to start losing fat, in my opinion. So you might as well see some numbers coming down to see that you are actually losing fat. I also didn't mention that I didn't eat any carbs at all when I was losing weight. It's just that it's really, really fat, because like one small portion is equal to like one big meal of like a salad or something, and it doesn't really fill you up. So maybe don't eat really fat carbs like pizza, pasta, hamburgers. Like, don't eat those fat carbs. Maybe eat more and research more healthier carbs. I'm not sure because I didn't eat any carbs at all. Like I didn't eat rice like that. So maybe you could do some research about more healthier carbs. Tip number 2, I didn't eat any snacks at all during the 7 months that I fasted. Like snack is so fast, like so fast. Like literally 1 packet of crisp is like 500 calories, and that is already equals to your salad bowl or like your sandwich, you know. Like it just doesn't fill you up, and it's just very bad to your diet, and like it adds on to what you're eating. So like do not eat snacks, like not even like small packet of sweets, because like they're like 200 calories already, and that is already like maybe 1/3 of your what you can eat for lunch. I also didn't drink any sugary drinks like 7-Up or Coke. I only drank Coke Zero from time to time, but not always, unless I have a craving for it, because sugary drinks is also high in sugar, so it's very bad for you too. Tip number 3 is I calculated my calories of my food. Like I calculated all the calories that I ate that day, because I wanted to know what I was eating and how much calories I was eating to help me lose weight faster. So I basically searched up on Google, and I searched daily calories that men burn every day, and I took that as like my base calorie, and then I set a goal that is less than that. So maybe when I filled in my weight and my height, and it gave me an approximate calorie, maybe 2,300. So I basically set a target, a calorie deficit that is lower than the calories that I burn every day. So for example, I may burn 2,300 calories, and then I set my daily calorie intake would be 1,900. So I'll be in a calorie deficit, so I'll lose weight because I didn't exceed my daily calorie. So then I'll be sure that I'll be losing the weight. I know it can be hard for people, and maybe it's stressful for you if it's like, oh, like always looking at the packaging like, oh, how much should I eat? Oh, I shouldn't eat too much. If you are like that, then maybe it's a bad idea. But I was really determined. I was like, oh, I do want to know what I ate, and I have to be under this amount of calories. So maybe that really helped me. So I didn't eat anything else after my daily goal calorie. So I stopped eating after reaching my daily goal calorie. So I didn't overeat because of that. But if it's too much pressure on you, then maybe don't do it, and maybe find another alternative. But I'm only sharing what I did. And tip number 4, I gave myself cheat days. Like obviously, like we all need a break from losing weight, from anything. So I basically gave myself cheat days whenever I wanted, like maybe 2 per week when I started, but then it was like, oh, that'll just ruin my whole effort. So then I gave myself like maybe once or like 3 times a month, I don't know, just like whenever I feel like it. Whenever I had cravings for like fast food, I would give myself that cheat day, and then it just keeps me going. And the thing I learned, a quote that I always remembered when I was losing weight was, learn to rest, not to quit. Like I kept thinking about that when I was losing weight, because I always thought about giving up as well. Like, oh, I could just eat, I'll just eat whatever I want, I'll just be happy. But deep inside me, I know I do want to lose the weight. So I was like, I'll give myself today a cheat day, but then I'm gonna have to try harder the next day. So I rested a good bit. That's why it took me 7 months, and I'm really satisfied about my result. I also learned that losing weight is a slow journey. You can't be impatient about it, like, because I learned that you didn't get fat overnight. Like I didn't get fat overnight. I ate really fat food for 18 years to be that fat, you know? Like, I didn't eat it over a week, so you can't expect yourself to lose all that weight in a week or a day. Like, it just doesn't happen that way. So when I was watching some videos online, like, people lost like 30 kg in 3 months. That's like 2.5 per week, 2.5 kg per week. And I'm just like, oh my god, how did they do that? But that didn't affect me because I've been gradually losing the weight. I liked it that way because if you lose weight too fast, you might rebound really quickly too. So the slower you lose the weight, the more promising it is that you will stick in the shape. So I'm more likely to stick with my lifestyle, like my new lifestyle. And so I wouldn't recommend like really fast diets. That is all of my tips and the methods that I use to lose weight, and I might as well share the results with you. So I was in 2021 March, I was 107 kg, and then till November I was 74 kg. So that's around like 33 kg that I lost. And then my waist went from like 38 inches to 28 inches, so that's like 10 inches on my waist, so that is a lot. And the benefits that I found was that my skin got clearer after I started my weight loss journey, because I think it's because of the salads that I've been eating, and then I didn't eat any snacks at that time, so that's why I didn't have as many spots and pimples that I would have had in the past. So that is also a good benefit, and I just got more confident, I think, because like my friends and family, and then as well as the place that I'm working, like everyone noticed that I lost weight and they were all very happy for me. So then I was like, thank you so much, like you really have all the support around you too, and all your friends and family's like words are really encouraging too, and then people around you also notice the change too. So it's all very rewarding, and the thing is really just stay consistent and you will see the result, because your body is, once you give in the work, you give in the effort, like you really reward you for it too. So that is all the method and tips that I used to lose weight, and I hope you found something useful in this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye!